And today we have Luis Rios, our noble leader, Dennis Herring, our fantastic loan officer based out of Florida.
He's amazing.
And, yeah, I know. And Luis thinks you're amazing, so that means a whole lot. So here's the things we're going to cover today, okay?
Thank you, Luis.
We're going to do a mortgage update. We're going to talk about the new sign-up upgrade that we did and that process and what that looks like to get our revenue share. So for our new people, it's much more streamlined, a lot better. Luis is going to help cover that. We're going to talk about the call center that they used to have back in the day and what the opportunities are now in lieu of. And we're also going to go over an invite script with Luis, who's going to talk about how to invite loan officers and kind of go through that script. So let's jump right into it. Dennis.
Yep. So mortgage minute. So mortgage rates, you know, a couple of weeks back had been on a real roller coaster down slope. Over the last several days, like I'm looking at the charts now, we're looking at over the last 4 days, we've had a significant improvement in what we're looking at. And that is an improvement over the last 4 days, 07 to 63, like 56 basis points over the last 4 days. So when we're talking basis points, that affects the rate directly. So this is what we want. And this is what, you know, our pricing comes out. So that's beautiful because, you know, rates had gone, you know, up a bit over the last couple of weeks ago, but now we're seeing those improvements start to bring the contraction back. Today is a huge day for the market, though, to see if we can break what's called a Fibonacci level, right? Because there's these lines that are like ceilings and floors, and things bounce. And when they hit a ceiling, it's really important to hope and pray that it breaks through that ceiling so that we get a significant improvement in rates, because then it becomes a floor to help protect the rates from going back up again.
And we're like one
minute a day
bit above that notch right now.
I know, it poked up just a hair.
To be quick about it, the beauty of this is now investors that are buying properties putting 20% down. Until recently, they were having to put a point discount or 1.25% discount to get a rate. And yesterday, I was actually able, and today, to lock somebody with under like 0.625 or 0.75 discount on an investor putting 20% down, which is huge. That means the market is coming back.
Yeah. Yep. Looking good. Looking good for sure.
I love that I'm the only one that.
Only one that freezes.
Froze. She's the only one that froze. What's going on?
At least she froze with a smile.
Are you coming back?
Oh, Bettina. All right.
Now we're back.
Oh, okay.
I want to say
we kept talking. So
I love the word Fibonacci.
I love it when Gary Habib says it.
Yeah, I know. So look at that. We're learning people some stuff here, right? We're talking about basis points. We're talking about Fibonacci levels.
And something really important is if you're going to deal with a loan officer that's not tracking the market, that's not spending the money on MBS Highway and different things, you're dealing with the wrong LO, because this is the way we can track when's the best time to lock, when it's not the best time to lock. If we're watching the market getting better, I'm going to tell a client, let's wait. You know what I'm saying? So Dennis is doing the right thing by every day studying the market, what's going on. It makes a huge difference for all of our clients.
Yep.
Which is exciting.
So let's talk. Thank you for that. And I love that y'all can be the experts in that. So I can like be the amazing realtor and feel super comfortable with referring you guys loan. And I know our group can be super comfortable referring you guys loans. So your expertise is amazing, and how well involved y'all get into the transactions. Now, let's talk about when we bring on a relo agent. There was like a lot of stuff that was all up in the air before, but AmeriFirst has set up a system that will help clean everything up. And I'm really super excited about that, Luis. Can you share with us the details?
So what's going on is AmeriFirst made a good financial deal with mortgage educators. Mortgage educators, from what I understand and what I've actually taken some of their courses. I took the Florida course, the Oklahoma course. I've been taking a lot of courses. Is they have the best content for the money, and they made a deal with us so that we can track you guys when you guys sign up for mortgage educators to get your classes done. So what AmeriFirst did, since now that we're kind of working together, making that bond, and we can track things. So even your partners, your upline partners that are helping you, we can even track where you're at in Mortgage Educators. So now to be part of Reload funding, you got to make a little investment, $269 or $249. Get you your 20 hours, which is great at a discount because normally it's way higher. But the beauty of it is now your partners can help you because we know that you're taking the classes. And if you need help, we're here.
Right.
Because we have a report every week that comes out that tells us
have that
you're taking your
90-day window to work on the classes and work on finalizing the exam. And you can build during that time.
Right. And in Texas, and don't worry, because we know in Texas and in some states, it's going to take longer than 90 days. AmeriFirst understands this, but the idea is that you're just getting started and you're making that forward momentum.
So you got two choices. You can either do the 20 hours in 5 days or 12 days. Pick the 12 days so you can work it out, but just get started. Get those videos going in the background. And then when you get done with your 20 hours, get on Bettina's link that shows to do the review test and get on that 59 or 60. How much was that review test? $69? That's where you need to practice. Get your 20 hours.
That is where you focus. Exactly.
Yes,
and you're absolutely right. You just play that course in the background. Just get through it. Just get through it. Right. Like, I think I was sick at that time and I kind of halfway slept through it and back in the way back when, but that review course, that is what got me to pass that test the very first time.
And you scored higher than me. What did you score?
I don't know. I do well on tests.
92?
90 something.
See that? I had to retake the test.
It doesn't matter. The key is that everybody cares if you're 75 or above. So
That's right.
Sabrina brought up something because a while back, a long time ago, they used to talk about a call center that AmeriFirst did. Let me kind of go back before the Reload program, kind of back in the day before Eric Bowlby figured out a way to compensate financially the partnership that the loan officer and the realtor have to make it legal and ethical in all 50 states. 49. What they did was they would take a referral. When a realtor sent a referral to the loan officer, they would take a budget of that and put it into a call center to generate leads for the loan officer and the realtor and give it back. Now, if you want to do that, you can, but I'm going to let you know, as a realtor, I'm a big fan of you as a realtor controlling your money and your business. So I like what Eric Bowlby went through the effort of doing, and that is paying us directly, the realtor, right? That half a percentage point on that conventional loan so that we can take that $1,500, that $2,500 and put it towards our own marketing budget, whether it's our sphere of influence or whatever lead we have run our business on.
Whatever it is you have that's working already.
Because there's a lot of agents that they already have a system that they know that all they got to do, if they have some extra money, they can tune it up.
Drop it right in there. Turn that faucet up.
And if they don't have one, they need to get with a partner above them that has a system in place that they can get and coach them.
And we can help you with that. We've been doing this for years, right? Exactly. And if you want coaching, we know somebody. We have Bruce Hill has a VA team. If you want to do that, but the deal is you control your business.
Correct.
The way you want to control your business, and don't hand it off to somebody else unless you can control that somebody else.
Exactly. Accountability.
Exactly. So that's Sabrina. I hope that answered your question. And thank you for asking that question, because I love that people ask these questions, because it's not, I think sometimes people are afraid to ask the questions because they don't want to sound like, ooh, negative, but it's not. This is positive. It gives us an opportunity to shine light on the progress that we're making. Like we know it, and sometimes we don't know that you don't know it. So thank you for keep asking the questions, right? And if there's an opportunity for growth, because we're at the very beginning, we can work on that opportunity for growth. We all know we would not be where we're at now from 11 months ago, a year ago, if it wasn't for the feedback that was received between now and then for AmeriFirst to work on. So
Right.
thank you for this, and it takes a team.
Exactly.
It's incredible. I was talking to Scott yesterday, and he says we're like, we're on that, we're figuring things out, right? He says we're
We're
at
at this part of the
bottom of that curve. What's that curve called when it
Crest.
launches up, Dennis?
The crest.
He says we're just like we're right. He
Yeah.
goes, we're right there.
Yep, right there, right
And
there.
I'm like,
Yeah, we are. Well, and that's
Hi, how you
exciting.
doing? Hi, how you doing?
The timing right now is the best time. So guys, call your loan officer, get your people in here. Make sure everybody know that this is at the beginning. There are going to be some bumps, but the folks who understand that it's riding these waves are what gives you the best return. It has the biggest opportunity.
and talking about loan officers, if you're an agent and you have a loan officer that you've known for years and years, you want to work with him. So you need to reach out to them. And the way to reach out to them is basically ring, the phone call, they answer the call. This is Bettina Sestoki. We've done business for a long time together, and I came across something that's going to revolutionize and change the mortgage industry. And I care about you, so I really want you to check this thing out. I'm not saying you need to join or get involved, but you need to know what's happening so that you can protect yourself. I mean, basically, you need to get on this call and then invite them to one or two of the calls, either Tuesday or Thursday, so that they understand what's going on. That approach, if Bettina has done that to me in the past, and I'm like, oh crap, I better get on this call because something important is going on.
Don't do
and
that
it really
often,
is.
so,
This is a paradigm shift that's happening, and loan officers that are top notch. I mean, I shared this with a loan officer that his team does $180 million a year. He does 100 himself. And after he saw the presentation, he's like, I'm in. So
you didn't have a limiting belief that guy was so busy doing what he's doing, 180 million a year, that there's no way he's going to be interested in this. He's not going to move that train over.
But
Yes,
when
he
his
is.
when his realtor called and said, dude, I really care about you. This is something you really need to check out. This guy got excited because he finally said, in his heart, he's like, finally a way for me to give back to my agents. And he got excited about it. You know
So
what I mean?
I'm seeing here in the keywords, I care, because people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care.
Right.
And if y'all work together, you've built a relationship, so you do sincerely care, right, about that other person and their future. And it's something you need to know because it's affecting our industry, the real estate industry. It's impacting it in a huge way. You need to know about this. I'm grateful that I got to learn about it through a relationship. So I want you to know about it too, because I care.
Yep, well, exactly. And I had a call like that this week. Tuesday, I spoke to this realtor. She's up in Pennsylvania, had a nice conversation with her. She is, I love my guy. I can't leave my guy. We grew up in the industry together, 4 or 5 years we've been in business together. I can't see myself using anyone else. I'm like, well, then share the program with him, you know? And
exactly.
So she called me yesterday and said, oh my God, I talked to him about it and he was actually interested in it. This is I'm like, of course he is. So they're both
a way of the future.
They're both coming on the call tomorrow to check it out together.
It's incredible because I foresee that a year from now, my branch will be doing 50 relo deals a month. And I see 2 years from now, it's going to get even crazier. We're just going to have to bring on more and more Sherpas and more branches.
So I want to bring up something else about this. So I know like Rochelle, she's in New Mexico, and we don't have a branch for her to tie to in New Mexico that will make New Mexico's compliant.
And that's why I told her we need a Texas address so I can tie her to. And then she can be licensed in Texas and New Mexico.
And while she's doing that, also invite loan officers, right? So we're going to do that for sure. That's step one. Step two is invite loan officers in her market, and we'll build out her market. So that's a way franchise is open. This is a way we expand as we bring on loan officers in different markets, right? AmeriFirst has done that, has been opening different markets. So the key is that we go find a loan officers wherever you bring people on. So if there's not a market already developed for that realtor to tie to, let's help that realtor and let that realtor know that they're going to help us open that. It's not maybe the smoothest that you can just tie right into, but it's the biggest potential and the biggest opportunity when you are first to market. First to market is huge. Rob succeeded at the speed and level he succeeded at because he was king of first to market. So here's to first to market. Guys.
Hoorah. Exactly.
Thank
Money
you.
like speed.
Exactly. Thank you so much for your time today. Thank you for like showing up every week. It's huge. I know what a sacrifice this is for you guys. So I appreciate you giving back. And there's a link in YouTube. You can share this if you'd like. Okay.
Hey, we keep hitting that line, Dennis. We went 19 and 20, 19, 20. It's like
I gotta refresh my screen.
What is that I like? Fabuloso? No, that's
Fibonacci.
Fibonacci. I love that
you
word.
like that word? We had to bring it back one more time.
Fibonacci. All right. Thanks, y'all.
Thank y'all. Y'all have a great one.
You
Bye.
too.
Oh, there it
Bye.
is. Someone's sharing it.
Oh,
See that line? That's that line we're
candlesticks
talking about.
and wait, that's
above it.
candlesticks and what?
That
Candles.
is. See this? There's the line right there.
And we
Oh,
keep hitting it, going over a little bit, coming back, hitting it, coming
Just
back.
a teeny. See that little candlestick right there? There it is.
love it. All
We
right.
need to break it so our rates will get better.
That's right.